Greetings, Lucky Legends. My name is Lucky. This is Lucky Lad TV. I'm your host for this video, and it's time for episode 2 of BattleHauS VGC BattleSpot doubles. We are, of course, using the team that I did with the VGC team building. We're probably going to rock out with this team for probably for a really long time, like at least through the end of July. At least through July. I may do a new one for a new team in August, and I'm probably going to replace this series sometime in September because VGC hype is going to disappear after Worlds, and Worlds are near the end of August. We see a relatively standard team on my opponent. We see the Conkeldurr, the Bisharp, the Mega Salamence, the Milotic, Rotom Heat, and a Moongus. So I'm thinking opening Metagross and Hariyama. And I'm definitely going to bring the Diggersby in the back. And I think I need to bring... I think Togekiss needs to come through as well. The Rotom might be... The Rotom is probably better for that Milotic, though. So that's what we're going to rock out with. The Metagross Hariyama lead is my standard lead, so to speak. We haven't run into, you know, the Lando T Thunderous Eye lead yet, or Mega Kangaskhan lead yet. But, you know, I'm sure we will. Oh! A couple things that I need to mention about this team. Because I changed two things. They're small, though. The first one is on Metagross. I now have Meteor Mash rather than Iron Head. In VGC, it's relatively standard to run less than 100% accurate moves because, you know, there's 2 Mons on the team, so you're not as worried about it. And, first of all, I predicted their lead perfectly, thank you very much. And, anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, and Diggersby. Diggersby is now max speed, still adamant, but max speed, because at max speed, it outspeeds a modest Heatran with max speed by 1. So that way I know I will outspeed a Heatran unless it's timid, which is very, very rare. Well, it's not very rare, but modest is over half of them. And I need to pick a move. I'm going to fight, Mega Evolve, and protect the Metagross, and I'm going to fight, and I'm going to fake out the Salamence. The Salamence might go for protect itself. But you know, if that happens, it happens. Because Metagross is going to Mega Evolve. And now we're going to see what's going down. Salamence used Protect. That's fine. I don't really mind the fake out going off and not actually getting the flinch. Amoonguss is probably, yeah, it's gonna tried to spore the Metagross, which did not work. Meanwhile, I'm going to Ice Punch the Salamence, and I'm going to Wide Guard with Hariyama to protect from the Hyper Voice, the Aerolate boosted Hyper Voice, which would destroy everything. Hariyama goes for the Wide Guard, just like that. The Amoonguss uses Rage Powder, which means it's going to catch an Ice Punch instead. Hyper Voice, Wide Guard, suck it. Ice Punch comes through on the Amoonguss. It's not going to one-shot, not even close. We take the Rocky Helmet recoil, and I mean, I'm just gonna I'm gonna go for the same play. It'll kill the Amoonguss if it happens, and I can wide guard again. Wide guard does not have cooldown. Believe it or not. No cooldown. You can use it as many fucking times in a row as you want. Rage Powder again, doesn't matter, your Amoonguss dies. And Salamence goes for the double edge on the on the Hariyama. We do not live that. Shockingly, we don't live that. An Aerolate boosted double edge. And Amoonguss will go down to the Ice Punch here. So we basically just traded mons right there. Metagross has taken some damage from the Rocky Helmet, but, you know, nothing crazy. Right now, I'm gonna go out into Rotom. I don't really care what my opponent goes out into. Bisharp, that's fine. I'm going to fight, protect with Metagross, and I'm going to Will-O-Wisp the Bisharp. Because I don't want it sucker punching my face. I don't want that Bisharp sucker punching my Metagross because... yeah, see? Fuck you. Draco? You just Draco my... It's not going to kill. I'll tell you right now it's not going to kill. Bulky as tits. Suck it. Eat up that Citrus Berry. And burn the Bisharp. Please hit, thank you. So Bisharp is now burned. Which means now I am not worried about catching any sort of Sucker Punch. Because that bit's burned. So now I'm going to Ice Punch the Salamence slot. My guess is there's going to be a switch there. What else does my opponent have on their team? They did have the Milotic. I could go for Zen Headbutt instead. Because Zen Headbutt will probably take it out too. It's not resistant. I'm going to go for the Zen Headbutt. I think it's a little bit of a better play. Just in case they switch. Because they are at -2 special attack now, so I don't think they're that keen on staying in. And then I'm actually going to Volt Switch out on the Bisharp slot. See, the Salamence comes back. What do you got for me? Milotic. I predicted that relatively well. A Sucker Punch is going to do more than I want it to, but still not too much. Zen Headbutt's going to come through on the Milotic. That does not do enough. And my opponent's going to get health back, of course. Volt Switch out on the Bisharp. That does a lot. And I'm going to go out into my Diggersby. My Diggersby is going to come through. And you're taking the burn damage. I'm going to switch my Metagross out here. There's no reason... Actually, no. I'm going to protect with my Metagross. Well, no, because I don't know if I can kill my lot. Either way, it's not going to matter. I'm going to protect with my Metagross, and I'm going to Earthquake the fuck out of my opponent. Metagross goes for protect. I guess we're going to see a Sucker Punch from the Bisharp. Sucker Punch. Fails. Earthquake. That's going to be a dead Bisharp. I don't think it's going to kill the Milotic. Which is unfortunate because I think Diggersby is about to catch a Scald. Yeah. Sorry, Diggersby. We lived! Never mind. We lived for a couple seconds. Diggersby went down, though. And now it's Rotom and Metagross v World. Rotom can kill the Milotic with a Volt Switch. And that Salamence is kind of scary, but not super scary. I'm actually going to Zen Headbutt the Milotic and protect with Rotom. Because Metagross is really low. And I know I outspeed the Milotic, and I don't think it's gonna protect. I don't even know if it would be running protect. Depends on what kind of set my opponent chose to use. Rotom goes for Protect. Salamence uses Draco Meteor, Rotom protects. Metagross uses it in Headbutt. It's a dead Milotic. Goodbye, Milotic. And now it's time for the last turn. And my opponent can protect if he wants to, but there's really no point. I'm going to just go for the Volt Switch on the Salamence. Salamence goes for the Hyper Voice. Both of my mons should be able to, yeah, both of them can eat it up. And Ice Punch comes through, takes out the Mega Salamence. Well played, Pokemon. So a good game to my opponent. I pretty much maintained momentum throughout. Relatively. And now we're going to go on into the second battle. Yes, I know, it's going to take time to be updated. Blah, 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 blah. I don't give a shit. Time for the second battle. Battle Box. And we're going to hop on into the second battle. Challenge. I'm going to go to music 9. Yeah, there's no water. Oh well. And see what my opponent could have. Fox. VGC 2015 only. My opponent has even more standard team than the last one. And I'm going to open up the same way I did last time. With my Metagross and my Hariyama. I have to bring Togekiss for the Aegislash, believe it or not. And Rotom's not going to do anything for me. Is Diggersby really going to do anything for me either? I think Clefairy might be better. I think I'm going to go with the Diggersby though. Can't pass up that power. Diggersby is straight power. My guess is my opponent is going to open up with the Tyranitar and something else. That's, you know, relatively typical. If the Landorus opens up, it dies. Because I will proceed to... Alright, fine. Salamence can die instead. Actually, no. Salamence will probably go for Protect. Clear Body blocks that. Now Fight. Mega Evolve. Protect. And then on Hariyama, I'm going to... I'm going to fake out the Salamence just in case it doesn't actually protect. Whatever switches in, though, is going to catch Fake Out. Amoonguss. Okay. I don't really, you know. Okay. Whatever floats your boat, dude. Metagross protects. Hariyama goes for the Fake Out on the Amoonguss. Is it a Rocky Helmet Amoonguss? That is a Rocky Helmet Amoonguss because that is super duper fat. Stance change. You try and go for the Shadow Ball. Not going to happen. And I'm just going to double into that Amoonguss. Because my guess is the Aegislash over there is going to King's Shield. And I want to get rid of this fucking Amoonguss. Because I don't want anything being put to sleep. I don't want it. Not a fan. Oh crap, he didn't King's Shield. What move did I go for? Oh, good. Oh, okay. I'm okay though because I did go for Knock Off, which should kill this thing. Oh wait, I'm at -1. No more leftovers for you. Shadow Ball. On the Hariyama. Interesting choice. Maybe predicting the Metagross to switch out. Salamence comes back and gets the Intimidate off, and I am a little bit of a pickle here. Actually, I'm not. I can just Ice Punch the Salamence, and I'm gonna switch my Hariyama out into Diggersby. I don't know why I chose Diggersby, but I just have this gut feeling that Diggersby is the right switch. That's a Mega Salamence. What my opponent would most likely do is protect with the Mega Ments and then Shadow Ball my... Oh, it's gonna go for King Shield? King Shield. Which means Salamence didn't protect because King Shield is lower. Now, Hyper Voice. Diggersby, I know Diggersby lives this. And the Ice Punch is gonna come through on the Salamence. It might take it out. I am at -1. Quick Attack will take it out, though. Because I'm not at minus anything. I'm going to switch out into my Togekiss. I'm going to switch Metagross out. And you're going to Quick Attack that bitch, the Salamence. And take it out. Togekiss comes through. Brutalana used Protect, so Salamence protects itself, which is, you know, that's fine. Diggersby goes for the Quick Attack. You're gonna probably Shadow Ball my Togekiss. Shadow Ball targets down the Togekiss. It's not gonna do shit. Yeah, it does more than I want it to. And I'm gonna Shadow Ball the Aegislash with my Togekiss, and then I'm gonna go for the Quick Attack on the Mega Ments. The Mega Salamence. Because Quick Attack will take it out. My attack is insane. And withdraw. You don't have Intimidate anymore. The Rotom's going to come through. Rotom's not even going to appreciate this. You take it pretty well. I outspeed. Of course. I'm supposed to outspeed. Aegislash goes down. And the Salamence is, of course, going to come through. And I'm going to use my Incinerate, and I'm going to Protect with Diggersby, because I don't want to catch a Hydro Pump. Use Protect. The reason I'm going for Incinerate is because I need to burn that Rotom's Citrus Berry. Assuming it has Citrus Berry. I don't really know what else it would have. Diggersby protects itself from the Will-O-Wisp. Incinerate goes off. I know it's not going to do any damage, but Citrus Berry was burned up. That's what I was looking for. So now I'm going to Dazzling Gleam, and I'm going to Rock Slide at... No, I'm just going to Quick Attack. I'm going to Quick Attack the Rotom. Quick Attack the Rotom and then Dazzling Gleam. That still doesn't do enough. Hyper Voice is going to come through. Diggersby is gone now. And Togekiss, I know it outspeeds. I don't outspeed. Well, that's not going to kill me. Good effort, though. Dazzling Gleam comes through. That's dead Mega Salamence. And Rotom is still alive, but now I have my Mega Metagross, who's just been chilling in the back waiting. I actually have Hariyama, too. I'm actually going to bring in Hariyama because I can get the Fake Out. Get the Fake Out off. That Incinerate comes in clutch really often. Like now. I'm going to go for the Dazzling Gleam, of course, and the Fake Out on the Rotom. Rotom use Protect to, you know, prolong the inevitable. Fake Out, Dazzling Gleam, protected, of course, obviously. Free leftovers on my Hariyama. And Dazzling Gleam, the Rotom, and Low Sweep, the Rotom. Rotom goes for this. Oh yeah, I always forget that you outspeed me. But low sweep on the Rotom, and that's going to be a dead Rotom. Low sweep. That should take you out. Yeah, take you out. Alright, so as I told you guys last time, I'm going to do a lot better with this team because I know this team. I've used this team. I'm comfortable with this team. As you can see, we won both battles for this episode. But with that, I'm going to get about. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. It's very much greatly appreciated. But with that, I'm going to get about. Best of luck to you out there. I will see you all soon. Goodbye.